Hey mathematicians, let's do our homework. Okay, so the first problem is about a relative frequency table, which remember relative frequency is percentages. You probably got that because all the answer choices look like they're percentages. And the original table does not. So we need to change all these store 1, store 2, store 3, store 4, store 5 numbers into percents. How do we do that? You need a part out of a total. So let's say we're looking at store 1, we're looking at 80 out of how many? You need to add them up and figure that out. So add all these up. 0, 0, 5, 5, 0. Okay, that's going to be 10. 8 plus 2 is already... Oh, wait, no, we can't do that because look, that 8 is an 80 and that 2 is a 200. So you need to watch out, especially when the numbers are so tiny, that you're adding the correct ones. I'm going to pretend I did that as a teachable moment. Really, I was just going too fast, which is why you got to slow down. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus this one is 13, plus 2 is 15, plus 7 is 22, plus 8 is 30. There's your 0, carry your 3. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Ooh, 900. That's icky. It would have been so much easier if that was 1,000, but it's not. So 80 out of 900. Okay, well, 900, if I'm trying to make a percent, divided by 9 gives you 100. So 80 divided by 9 will give you your percent. 80 divided by 9, it's going to equal 8.1 or 8.9 or 10. No, it won't because 80 divided by 8 is 10. Or 13. We already know it's not that one. So you can see, like, just doing that store 1, I was able to cross off option B. So it should not take you the entire, all 5 stores to be able to eliminate down to your answer choice. Which expression is not equivalent to all this icky mess? Okay, well, let's see. I'm starting on the outside. I see a 5 times 3, and I know I'd do that before the plus. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, cool. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay. This 5 times 3 is the same thing, so that's equivalent. I don't really feel comfortable ruling out J because what if J is like all the way simplified? Okay, so that didn't help me simplify anything. I've got 4 times all this stuff. 3x plus 6 plus 2. Here I've got 4 times 3x plus 6 plus 2. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, wait, that's literally the same thing because I already compared that one. So this one is equivalent. Not going to help us. 4 times 3x plus 8. Now I know I didn't see an 8, but could you consolidate 6, positive 6, and positive 2 to make 8? So you got to think about that one. You should actually be able to use that hint to narrow it down and eliminate 2 more answer choices. I found the answer. I'm not going to circle it. You can find it. The area of a rectangle, stop reading. Area equals base times height. Okay, is 161. The height of the rectangle is 7. Which equation can be used to find the base? Ooh. Figure it out. On the back, which of the following is a graph of a right triangle? Stop reading, okay. Is this a right angle? Yeah, I can see that little box. That's a right triangle. That's a right triangle. That's a right triangle. That's a right triangle. Darn. Would have been great if one of them was like obtuse or cute, but they're all right triangles. Okay, keep reading. With a vertex, that means a corner, like a point. This is a vertex right here. This is not because that's in the middle of a line. So a vertex is where 2 lines meet to form a corner of a shape. Of an angle is at -3, 2. Okay, -3, 2. Yep, this one has a vertex there. Double check that all of them do. Eliminate if they don't. And a vertex that's in quadrant 4. Think about which quadrant you learned first. This one. Now go in order. Where's quadrant 4? Make sure that, like, look, see? I can see that C has nothing in quadrant 3 and nothing in quadrant 4. So I'm done with C. You're checking all of them. And it doesn't just need to be this right angle that is the vertex at -3, 2. It could be any corner of your triangle is at that point, -3, 2, and any other corner of your triangle is in quadrant 4. Joni has 5 red marbles, 8 white marbles, and 7 blue marbles. What percent are red? The part that are red, 5, out of the total number of marbles, figure that out, equals something out of 100. This is your ultimate answer. I think that was the last one. Now you're done with your homework.